Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap between the Orlando Orbits taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Mecole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ready. 43 rail.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for it.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down. But they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Ritter off the play fake. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Orbits will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Huckle. Ready.
Now Stroud. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A yard, all they need, but it's third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
19 Tiger, go.
To the right side, this is Walker. He'll take this to the 46. The Seahawks at 10-1 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
18 rattle.
Seahawks first down.
Stroud now on first and 10. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Come on.
Stroud to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. He completes this to Walker, and he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Seahawks.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. Setting up the screen here, this is Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks! Ken Walker, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score, but remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to throw, Ritter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with the 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Ready, break.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
If it's not one guy, it's another with this defense. I mean, this is the #1 unit against the rush in the entire NFL. They know how to cover for each other. And, yeah, they've got great players. They also have very dependable players, too.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. And Walker has it. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And Stroud now to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Stroud and company going for it. It's caught inside the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a draw play. It's Walker. Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Come on, set.
2nd and 10. Ritter. And this complete to Mitchell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter with it after the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Ritter back to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He finds Wilson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready up. Red, cycle. You, yellow. Pause, red. Fight, white. Ready.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Orbits have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
17. Seahawks 14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
14.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well,
Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go
Ball
now.
on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by Bryce Hall. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field worth of possession.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
First down, Orlando.
Ready?
Mitchell now off the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Ready?
Now
Ready.
a 2nd and 10.
Strike.
Here's Ritter. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, Ritter. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson with career touchdown number 70. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Seahawks 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Mustang 19.
Stroud looking to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Stroud. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Throw out wide to Walker. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check out.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. back at the 47-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Warriors 17.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And room there to work it inside the 25. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E!
Ready, set.
Now a 2nd and 6. An option give now to Mitchell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. In motion left is Wilson. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down, Orlando.
Slide 2. Set.
Ritter off the play fake. He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And Stroud now to throw. Flush to his, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by 20 on 4th and inches. Stroud to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On the set.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Ready.
On play action, here's Ritter. Throwing right, and that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Steel, black.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Ritter completes this quickly. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Orlando.
Green jack.
Ritter looking to throw it here. That's pulled in by Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back to throw. Ritter out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
Throwing now is Ritter. And they're going to get him. He's safe back around the 28. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Ritter. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
19 Lions.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Orlando, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the